So Novel Wines deals in very luxury wine, but from unique regions. So we've sourced wine from Eastern Europe, the Mediterranean, the Balkans. We've got one of the largest lists of English and Welsh wine as well, and Uruguayan wines, but it's all about putting a talking point on your table, basically. The most enjoyable part is probably the food, weirdly enough. So when you get a good bottle of wine matched with the right food, it can be a pretty heavenly experience, to be fair. The most challenging part, especially with Novel Wines, was year one. So when you're setting up the business and people say it's a roller coaster, they mean it. So you have the real highs, but you've also got the challenging lows you have to kind of push through. And when you get through the first year, it's massively rewarding, but it's definitely tough. Probably if I can, go on a holiday. So again, the eating out thing comes into it, but if I go to like a place with a completely different culture and just try completely new food, that's my relaxing point. So in the sunshine, in a country I've never been to, eating delicious food, that's pure relaxation. I would love to go to China, but I feel like the place that I would really switch off is anywhere in Italy, especially the Amalfi Coast would be lovely. Yeah. Well, Bath has a really rich culture for food and drink and history, and I mean, you can go anywhere in Bath and find it has this impression of being a really beautiful place. Not a lot of other cities can impress someone like Bath can. Well, being a wine guy, it's got to be food, drink and culture, but in the order of drink, food and culture, probably. Yeah. I would probably either read a good book and put my feet up and switch off for a little while, or I'd open a bottle of dessert wine, play a computer game or something, or go for a long walk. I love walks where I'm not going anywhere in particular, so a real aimless walk is a good way to kill a couple of hours, definitely. So actually, before Novel Wines, I set up an online magazine. So we had 100,000 readers a month at its height, and we had 100 writers from all corners of the world, and it was that content heavy daily magazine pushing out everything that sort of inspired the marketing of Novel Wines. And now we have a really content rich website full of tasting notes, cheese pairings, food pairings, restaurants to visit, holidays to go on, and all this sort of content. So for me, it's probably managing an insane level of knowledge and finding ways to share that with wine lovers. So the plans for the future is to be the place for people to shop for unique wine. So we want to, whenever you think of something weird and wonderful in the wine world and the spirits world, because we started stocking some brilliant gins, is we want people to think Novel Wines. So the same way you think of the Wine Society for the amazing classic wines, we want you to think Novel Wines whenever you want something a little bit different, something English and homegrown, or something that you can put on the table and impress your friends with. So Novel Wines will be the unique wine retailer in the UK. So alongside our shop, we do a huge amount of corporate events, hen parties, stag do's, Christmas parties is a big part of what we do, and it's just a way to put our wine in front of people who've never tasted it before. So we do a lot of wine and cheese pairing, wine and chocolate pairing, your dinner party menu paired with our unique wines. So it's a great way to switch off and try something pretty exciting.